So you want to learn about relationships, huh? Well, Valentine's Day already passed this year, but that's not saying you can't be prepared for next year. Buckle up, Cox. It's time to rumble and tumble and learn about what makes you attractive. So, cognitively speaking, there are different ways people think about the people they're attracted to. For example, you've probably heard of the age-old saying opposites attract, right? The similarity attraction model argues the exact opposite. The similarity attraction model argues that people like and are attracted to others who are similar to them in religion, social class, age, cultural background, personality, education, intelligence, physical attractiveness, and attitudes. Boy, that's a long list to remember. So Markey and Markey asked 106 different couples to describe their own and their partner's characteristics and how well their relationships were going. Turns out couples who experience the most loving and harmonious relationships have partners similar to themselves in some characteristics, but not all. For example, if one partner was more dominant, the other one was more of a sub. This is because of our self schema, or what we think of ourselves. Our self schema plays a role in what we find attractive. If people like what we like and have similar values, it helps validate our sense of self and promote our self esteem. Still, while similarity is a factor in attraction, it might not be the best for maintaining harmony long term. So, another model of attraction is the internal working model of attraction. John Bowbly said that, as children, we form our first mental representations or schemas of relationships based on the first ones we have, usually with our mothers or another caregiver. The motivation for us to form attachments to others is based on these schemas and experiences, called the internal working model. The internal working model has three important parts: ideas about attachment figures and what can be expected from them, ideas about the self, and ideas about how self and others relate. So there are three main types of attachment styles: securely attached, insecurely attached avoidant, and insecurely attached ambivalent. Securely attached children are characterized as being upset when their primary caregiver leaves the room, but is happy to see them once they've returned. Securely attached adults would be characterized by trust, friendship, and positive emotions. Hazen and Shaver found that secure lovers describe their most important love experiences as especially happy, friendly, and trusting, and said that their parents had been readily available, attentive, and responsive. Avoidant children are characterized by indifference to a caregiver leaving the room and avoiding contact with them when they return, and are usually not afraid of strangers. For avoidant adults, love was expected to be marked by a fear of closeness and a lack of trust. Avoidant lovers were characterized by a fear of intimacy, emotional highs and lows, and jealousy, with parents who were unresponsive, rejecting, and inattentive. Finally, ambivalent children are super upset when their caregiver leaves, yet is seemingly inconsolable when they return. They want comfort but reject it at the same time. Ambivalent adults were expected to experience love as preoccupying and almost painfully exciting, but struggled to form an intimate relationship with another person. Ambivalent participants experienced love as involving obsession, desire for reciprocation and union, emotional highs and lows, and extreme sexual attraction and jealousy, saying their parents were anxious, only sometimes responsive, and generally out of step with their needs. While this may sound pretty daunting, that how we view our first relationship that we can't control can shape our relationships through our entire life. Hazen and Shaver still found that the correlation between attachment styles as a child and attachment styles as an adult decreases as we age. So we can't say that these patterns will stick with us forever. We are in charge of our own destiny, after all.